Good morning, everyone. Welcome back today with that go-to hobbies. Right, continuing on from our previous conversation about spirits, and just to remind anyone, we was talking about spirits, dreams, and your sort of spirit that resides in you, and what your dreams you have. And do you remember? Here's a question for you. Do you remember dreams from when you was a kid? I do. One specific one. And what the weirdest thing about it, it's not weird, but the strangest thing about it is I can still feel the essence of the dream. In other words, how do you describe it? It's almost like a feeling of, it's hard to describe, but I need to describe it to you. It's almost like, how can I describe something you've never experienced in your life before? Or I don't think I've ever have done since. And I will, before I forget it, I will come to it again. I'll go back to it again. But have you ever levitated in your dreams? You could fly in your dreams. Perhaps you could. I don't know. But the other day, I remember having a dream, and there's a certain feeling of doing something to yourself. I don't mean sexual or anything like that. I just think it's of a feeling of force as such, where you can portray your energy thought to do what you want. And I find it absolutely fascinating. So there I was, and I can still picture the dream now, and I used this energy to levitate and fly. Not literally fly, but levitate and go wherever I wanted to. So you can call it flying. I just call it levitation. And one little doggy wants to get on my lap, so bear with. We're back. So we've got Daisy on board now, and she's doing what Daisy does, laying down. So I thought to myself, wow, what a wonderful thing you can do in your dreams. And I can still remember doing it in my dream. And there's things about when you dream you can remember. And I've had this dream type of thing before where I started to do it and I could do it in my dreams. And it's amazing. It was truly is amazing. So you can still know what to do and how to do it, but in practice, in the real world, it doesn't quite work. It's strange that, but it's like anyone. It's like anything, isn't it? You know how to do it, but in the physical world, it doesn't actually work. And I'll be interested in what my viewers have to think about or to say about that, really, because it's levitation is, you know, in your thoughts, you might think you can do it, but you can't do it. But in your dreams, I knew what to do and how to do it, and I can still remember knowing how to do it and what to do in from my dreams. Is that good or what? Shh, 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 shh. Be quiet. No. That's Nicola upstairs. Shush, shush, shush. That's my daughter. So, yeah, there you go. Um, Wonderful things you can dream, but I wish they could come into reality. Do away with cars and fossil fuels, wouldn't it, eh? That's a good one. So, how can we get around? We all levitate. What a great way to travel. Great on the environment. We might have a few bangs in the air though. Get out of my way, you can't stop. Oh dear. That's a good video, wasn't it, eh? Levitation Highway to Heaven. And you're clear, David, to 2,000 feet. Here we go, dogs are barking again. Would we need pilot licenses for levitation? Oh, nah, we just need levitation licenses. There we go. Right, where are we going to go today? Oh, I think we'll go to Hastings. Oh, let's go over to Meadowhall. So you get all these people flying in from all different places. How did you do that? Oh, I just learned it. Sort of levitation. Great, isn't it, eh? Oh dear. In our dreams, David, in our dreams. But wait till the dogs start learning it. Hey, you'll be hilarious. Dogs flying around. I know. It's only a bit of fun. But, you know, dogs dream as well, don't you? And our dogs dream. You can see their old paws going and they will start barking and growling in their dreams and having a great deal of fun. And again, sorry about the birds in the background. We've got a little Ava in the back garden. My daughter has budgies in there. So yeah, the normal morning chorus, chirp chirp chirps. And I've got a few doggies on my lap, or one actually at the moment. Daisy girl. They're waiting for mummy to come down. They've already been fed. So going back to what we was talking about, and that is dreams and levitation, and going back to the dream I had not last night, the night before, about these like lizard people, but they got large scale. They didn't have tails though, and they had large scales on them, and they were brown scales. I remember the colours, I remember the eyes, and I remember seeing them, and I can't remember if I talked to them by voice or talked to them by telepathic communication. I can't remember now. Can you? Here we go. Say what you want to say, but in thought. Right? People can do it, and I've done it to a certain point. I'm no expert, but I've done it, and it's almost like sometimes you instinctively know what someone's going to say before they say it. Is that mind reading? I don't know. And you know when here's another example. I can do what I believe is thought projection. In other words, projecting my feelings to someone else. And it doesn't have to be right next to them. If they're, give an example. Say someone pisses me off in a car. I can make my feelings known to that person by transferring my thoughts into them by energy. And this energy gets through to them and they know how I feel. And it's just like another option where you know someone's annoyed with you and you can feel that energy. What do you think? Is it something you've experienced? Is it just me? I don't think so. I think other people can experience these sorts of things. Well, those budgies are noisy, aren't they? I've got the back door open, as you can tell. It's a bit warm in this house otherwise, so I thought I'll have the back door open, and I'll notice there's a bit of a what's the name on the screen. Oh, it's alright. It's not on the camera. I thought it was going to be on the camera, but it's on my view screen because I'm watching myself on the camera while I'm videoing. But I've got a habit of looking down at myself, not looking at the lens. So if you see me looking down here, that's because I'm looking at myself making the recording. Duh. Anyway, waffling a bit. So just to recap, there's lots of things we can talk about in spirit and things we can do in our dreams. But I find it absolutely fascinating. I don't know about you, but it's a subject I can talk about till the cows come home as such. So Hope you enjoyed the video. There'll be another one. So this is part 2, and part 3 we'll discuss some more stuff, and I'll be interested to find out before I go what experiences you've had. That'd be fascinating, because I can't be the only person that's had these dreams and feelings of being able to do these different things. And yeah, be interesting to see what you experienced, and we'll talk about a few other things in the next video. So if you enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up, and please, if you haven't, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, bye for now.